Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Adam Bergman's Money Makers, where we talk everything personal finance, micro and macroeconomics as it relates to your own personal journey to financial independence and generational wealth, not only for yourself, but of course your loved ones and family. Today I do want to talk about Palantir, ticker symbol PLTR. And I want to talk about the price action. The price action is up. We are currently up 6%. I know we were down yesterday, but we're up today. And we were up on Monday and we were up on Tuesday. The market doesn't know what to do with itself. It's a very precarious situation right now. And it honestly doesn't know if it should be bullish or bearish. But make no mistake about it, we are most certainly in bearish territory. One of the things that I like about Palantir the most, and one of the things that Palantir actually needs to do in order to survive, is resilience and adaptation. With resilience, you have grit and that want to make and fight. And in order to have resilience, one of the greatest things that you need on your side is a goal, a path, and a vision. And what is Palantir's goal, path, and vision? Make America secure. And if your only goal or your main goal is to make America secure, you're not gonna rest ever. And what can you ask for better from a company than their goal is to make your country secure? And not only your country, but your country's allies secure. That's the resilience. No matter what, you have your goal and you will keep going. How do you accomplish your goal of security? You accomplish it with adaptation and evolution. What does that mean exactly? That means that your platform has to keep getting better and better and better and better. Not only for American government security, but also for American companies' security. And of course, America's allies. It's not only about the military. It is a big part in military, but it's also about commercial. Because if the American economy is strong and the American government is strong, well, we're always going to come out ahead. And what's good for America is obviously good for American citizens and American allies. Palantir just launched its strongest Gotham platform, period. And they're calling it Palantir Gotham Europa. And as you can see, they're doing a bunch of different satellite stars and space theme and things like that. And you could see from the naming of Apollo that they're going like this whole space naming, space theme, space exploration, going where no man has ever gone before, above and beyond so far, yada, 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 yada. I actually like the theme and it's really cool. And you can see it by the moons that are circling and little moons circling Jupiter, so on and so forth. Let's read about it. And then there is an actual video which I'll play for you. Intelligence and law enforcement agencies around the world have relied on Palantir to power their most critical work while safeguarding their most sensitive data. Europa represents the most significant upgrade ever to the software that makes this possible. The most significant upgrade ever. If we were light years ahead of the competition before, imagine where we are now. And yeah, although some people are trying to compete, some people are trying to catch up, Palantir is always going to be a step ahead. Why? Because they have that determination to keep America and her allies safe. The determination and the grit is what sets Palantir apart from a lot of other companies who work with anybody. The newest, most powerful version of Gotham has arrived. Palantir has always been infrastructure agnostic, as our work requires meeting our customers wherever they are in the world. Europa brings new capabilities to allow customers granular control over their infrastructure and data sovereignty. Organizations can adopt hybrid hosting solutions and plug in preferred local AI vendors at the place where each vendor can deliver the most value. And I quote, "The functionality in Palantir's Europa release has changed how my organization fights crime. In addition to protecting data better, we are able to incorporate digital forensics into our workflows in ways that we could only imagine just a few years ago." European law enforcement official. In ways we could only imagine just a few years ago. Do you see what Palantir is doing? Palantir is amazing. And they're really helping America and their allies. Palantir is going to lead the way in many, many ways. And I'm proud to be a Palantir shareholder. And because of statements like this is one of the main reasons why I invest in Palantir and I believe in Palantir. And I also believe that there's a lot of things happening behind the curtains that Palantir can't really talk about because it's a lot of sensitive information. Secure collaboration made simple. Europa continues to define how analysts and operators work together on even the most sensitive regulated data and workflows. The Gotham Workspace has been redesigned from the foundation to maximize both security and speed of discovery. Building off of our success with Dossier, Chat, and Slides are brand new Europa features that streamline live, secure, synchronous collaboration using real-time information and Gotham artifacts. Again, a bunch of data between different networks, between different people, between different operators, near real time, that allows you to process this data super fast, near instantly. Machine learning capabilities for every type of data. Deploy machine learning modules at scale to detect objectives and event matches across varying sensors, data types, satellites, imagery, audio, text, and full motion video. They just added audio and text. So let's read what this says. Machine learning models at scale to detect objects and event matches across varying data. So they're looking for something, either a piece of data or some event. Now they can incorporate satellite imagery, audio, text, and full motion videos all together, and they're processing all of that, the multitude of data that I just mentioned, or the multitude of various types of data all together, and this is the power of Gotham Europa. This is the power of Palantir. That you can do all of this data analytics across so much different types of data. So yeah, other people do AI data analytics, but none of them do it like Palantir. The Europa ecosystem makes it simple to integrate third-party AI ML models so that agencies can choose the models that best suit their needs. Again, plug and play integration, that's super, super effective and super, super necessary. And I don't think that a lot of competition does the same. State-of-the-art full motion video capabilities. Europa's video capabilities layer integrated intelligence from Gotham and AI detection models directly into live streams, allowing users to leverage video to support decisions in ways that have previously been impossible. In ways that have previously been impossible. Listen to what I just said. In ways that have previously been impossible. So it's safe to say Palantir is making the impossible possible. How the F can you not be invested in this company? Not financial advice, purely entertainment and educational purposes only. But in my mind, you gotta be insane, mental, not to be invested in a company like this. Making the impossible possible. Taking voice, taking text, taking still images, satellite images, and video images, putting them all together and doing data analytics, data processing, plug and play between different networks and different vendors, different AIs. Like seriously, blows my freaking mind. Audio capabilities powered by AI. Analysts can review thousands of audio clips right within Europa with the new machine learning powered audio module. Audio can be transcribed, translated, and entities can be extracted. Web browser enabled. Our most requested platform update is now live. Users can work in Europa right from their web browsers and collaborate directly with users in the Gotham desktop workspace. With Europa, users can also work directly with Palantir from their web browsers, empowering critical new workflows in more environments. So now you could just work right off of your web browser. It's absolutely insane because they're making it that much easier. Palantir always says, you don't gotta be this crazy developer to use our software, make it very, very easy to use our software. Well, now they're making it even easier and you could just go on the web browser and do it. It's insane what they're doing. And I quote, security and data integrations features in Palantir's Europa releases have allowed us to work with data we simply could not work with before. Allows us to work with data that we simply could not work with before. Get it through your minds. Making the impossible possible. Let's go freaking Palantir. This work has become some of our most important and operationally relevant work with the world today, and it would not be happening without Palantir. Director General European Intelligence Agency, Director General, European Intelligence Agency. Designed for the future of intelligence and law enforcement. Not for law enforcement, not for intelligence, but the future of. Guys, what did you get from that? Like, honestly, sit here and think, what did I get from this information? What did I get from this crazy guy with a black background in a white tee talking to us about Palantir? Palantir Gotham. Palantir Gotham Europa. What the F are you talking about? If you gained nothing out of this, because a lot of people are like, oh, I don't know what Palantir does, Adam. And I think I do a good job explaining it. But if you gained nothing out of this, remember a few things that they said. Somebody says making the impossible possible today, what was impossible just a few years ago. We are doing things today that we could not do just a few years ago, right? Two different people spoke. It has the ability to take data from multiple data points and multiple data variations. What does that mean? Pictures, video, satellites, audio, and text. Wow. Do you guys remember Batman? When he was talking to Alfred and they're like, yo, can you scan everything for this specific thing? That's almost what Palantir can do. It's really, really crazy technology. It's insane what they could do. And they keep mentioning plug and play from different AI distributors, different AI contractors. Palantir allows you to take all of that data and extract raw data, process data, and preemptively think of what to do with that data and give it to you. That's what Palantir does. And they're making it so much easier because now you could just do it from your web browser. So if you didn't gain anything from what I said today, just remember what I just mentioned right now. Allowing people to do today what you couldn't do yesterday. Could you imagine what they're gonna allow people to do tomorrow or after tomorrow, in a year from now, 5 years from now, or 10 years from now? Palantir is always upgrading their systems and listening to what the market needs, listening to what their customers need. Guys, they're upgrading, they're doing the right thing, and whether you like them or you don't like them, their technology is undeniable, game changer. It's only going to be a matter of time until the market catches up to what Palantir can offer and is offering and possibly offering in the future. And speaking about the future, I definitely could see your future. Click on this link right here if you want to know a little bit more about Palantir. Click on this link right here.